Hey, welcome back. I've got a nice stack of comics to show off this time around. So let's dig in. First of all, I've got a gold key, 50 cents. Woody Woodpecker. Loved this guy when I was a kid. It's got, this one's definitely got some beauty marks. A little bit of roughness going on there. It's all the way through the book. Toy rifle ad in the back, of course. It's got quite a few color break spine ticks. It's got some beauty marks. There's also something happening here. I don't know if the camera will pick it up. Or there's a band that's lighter. It could have been exposed to sunlight, because that is like black coverage, and ink doesn't like being in the sun. Reprinted by popular demand. Let's see, Walter Lantz, Woody Woodpecker, number 109, January 1970. Okay, well that's weird. Okay, maybe not. Maybe it's just I can't read. Copyright 1969, 58, 55. And possibly 53? I don't know. You can probably see it better than me. Nice book, though. It looks as though it's intact. Well, center spread is detached. And they didn't number the pages, so I'll have to count the pages to make sure everybody's there. But let's go through the book, see what I can find as far as examples of the artwork. So Woody Woodpecker being Woody Woodpecker. In another lifetime, when I was much younger, I too was a redhead, so I kind of gravitated towards Woody Woodpecker. It's one of my favorite cartoons to watch. Yeah, nice stuff. Very cool. But yeah, it's had some loving. Doesn't look like it's drawn in though. Cool, cool. Yeah. Next, I've got another gold key. Another 15 cent. Walt Disney Comics and Stories. Comics and Stories. On the cover it says copyright 1968. Let's check the indicia though. Walt Disney's Comics and Stories, Volume 29, Number 2, November 1968. Let's see. Entire contents copyright 1968 by Walt Disney Productions. All right. So no reprints this time. Pages are discolored. Again, a lot of spine ticks, some color breaks, the usual beauty marks of books that have been loved. Loved and enjoyed. Okay, center spread is intact. Oh, okay, nice. Walt Disney's Mickey Mouse, The River Pirates. Huh. Mickey and Goofy. It's a nice little surprise. Does it say reprint on it? It shouldn't. Nope. Very cool. Nice. The back is nice and clean. Not much going on there at all. That's weird. Yeah. Very cool. These two, I believe these were flea market finds. This next one was definitely a flea market find, and a very surprising find. Printed in French. Superman and Batman. It's a French reprint. There's the back cover. It's got some, somebody had a little snack there. Not too bad as far, well, there are ticks. The cover looks as though it's, yeah, the cover is the same weight as the paper that was used inside. Okay, so keeping it inexpensive to publish. I'll definitely need to go to the Grand Comic Book Database to look up what English issues this this book reprints. It does not say. It just says copyright 1970 by National Periodical. Printed in Italy by Fratelli Spada. Colors really pop in this though. Even though it feels like newsprint, the paper. The colors really hold up nicely. Registration's off a little bit there. Just chuckling at this panel here. You see his face looks a little bit weird, like he's got a milk mustache. It's because the registration is off in the 4-color process, printing process. Very cool though. Wow, looks really good. Look at that. So 2 stories in this, I believe. Yep. So as it suggests on the cover, there's a Batman story as well as a Superman story. But yeah, it was a nice surprising find. A little bit of writing on the in pencil on the back there. Looks like the back cover's chewed up more than the front cover. It's a little bit of something going on here. And at the top here. But yeah, overall, wow. Wow, really nice. I could do a whole video on how nice the printing is on this book. But I'm not going to. Okay, next up, it's a newer book from Dark Horse Comics. Predator Hunters 3. Or I should say Predator Hunters 3. Oh, very cool. Predator Hunters 3 #1, February 2020 by Dark Horse. Huh. Oh, that's cool. So on the inside front cover, reminiscent of one of the movies. And then when you turn the page, you've got the full color version over here. Cool. Trying to find another full page or 2-page spread that's interesting and isn't full of ads. Yeah, nice. I believe this was this would have been a comic shop sale. I got that from, along with this one, 2010 AD, The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Just looking at the back cover there, all printed in cyan. Okay. League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, Volume 4, The Tempest, number 6. By Alan Moore and Kevin O'Neill. Looking for a date. It's very weird, I don't see one. Maybe it was actually printed in, okay, first printing June 2019. Printed in Korea. It's a different artistic style. Nice paper. Shiny. And it's a mature reader book. I got naked space people. So we'll just keep turning the page until we find, oh, it's okay, it's multiple stories. Okay, this next one is monochromatic. Where are we at? After 10 minutes, I apparently don't need to really worry about the images that I show, because the analytics on YouTube are telling that most people stop watching after about 6 minutes. So doesn't bother me. Next up, I've got from Marvel, 1985, Fantastic Four 279, with giant Doctor Doom eyeballs. Fantastic Four Volume 1, number 279, 1985. Oh, okay. So this is where they're building the Baxter building actually gets shot into space. Oh, these damn ads. Really nice artwork. Yeah, John Byrne. Can kind of tell the faces are all kind of flat. Not in a bad way, it's just his artistic style. She-Hulk is one of the four. Nice. It's in pretty good condition. Okay, so this is where Doctor Doom is replaced by an impetuous child. So he comes face to face with She-Hulk and she just rips the costume in half. Too funny. I thought it was Doom's apprentice. So is he cloned? You tell me. Doctor Doom fans out there, Fantastic Four fans out there. Yeah. Next I've got RoboCop number 23. So this is the final issue of this run from Marvel. RoboCop Volume 1, number 23, 1992. Excuse me. In really nice condition. I don't see any ticks. There's a little bit of a spine roll. I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up the way the light hits it. No, there's a bit of a spine roll just along here. If I was prone to baking every book that came through, this would be a contender for it, but I probably won't. I'll let those who are much better at baking the books than I am take care of that. Really nice coverage. Colors pop in this as well. It's a relatively new book. It's only a little over 20 years old. Wow. RoboCop going out with a bang. Yeah, cool. So yeah, only 23 issues in this run, so that would be a, you know, it's a newsstand. Be an easy one to pull together, because I believe I've mentioned in at least one previous video where I see more and more of these RoboCop books from the 90s popping up. Another one from the 90s. Oh, okay, so these two, this one, the RoboCop book that was online auction. This next one is also online auction. And if you watched the last video, far enough in, I was talking about Clive Barker. And how I've not been able to find any, and you know, as would happen, serendipity reared its beautiful head, and Clive Barker's Nightbreed #2 from Epic Comics. Clive Barker's Nightbreed, Volume 1, #2, May 1990. Printed in Canada. Adapted from Clive Barker's screenplay. Nice clean book. A little bit of scuffing on the spine, but there's a little bit of a color break up there on the cover, but actually not too bad at all. Oh, somebody's swearing there. Show that spread instead. Yeah, cool. Very cool. Really nice. Okay, there's a little bit of business going on there, and that's the color break that I had mentioned earlier. But yeah, nice coverage. Oh, not too bad at all. A little bit of warping happening on that side in the upper corner. But yeah, not bad. The front cover. Just let the light reveal the cover's secrets. So yeah, there's a little bit of stuff going on here along the spine. Looks like a little bit of stress happening. But yeah, overall, very nice. Very happy to find this. Online auction. And it was so funny because I just mentioned Clive Barker stuff, and then boom, lo and behold. Next I've got Bill and Ted Save the Universe, #4 from Boom. Bill and Ted Save the Universe, #4 of 5, September 2017. Really nice. Yeah, not too many, actually not much at all. A couple of stress marks, a couple of minor ticks along the spine, just up here. If you can see, probably not. Take my word for it. There's a corner scuff, bottom of the spine. Don't see any color breaks or dirt or that sort of thing. Well, it's a relatively new comic book, so it should be clean. Really nice artwork in this one. We've got a talking toaster. Yeah, nice. Big Trouble in Little China, the game ad on the back. Big Trouble in Little China, Old Man Jack #1. Cool, very cool. Okay, going back a couple of years now. Showcase, DC Showcase presents Spies at War. So this is DC Showcase 104 newsstand. Showcase number 7 or volume 17. DC Showcase volume 17 number 1, no. Yep, 104. September 1978. A little bit of weirdness happening on with the printing. I guess the black roller got a little bit of a blob on it. You can kind of see down here, and it runs all the way through some of the text. That's during the printing process. Doesn't look like it's any sort of... oh yeah, I meant to... what was it? Was the last video or a couple of videos ago I showed you that Uncle Scrooge Dragon's Amulet comic? Yes, I rebagged it as soon as I was finished shooting the video because of that weird schmutz inside that might be black mold, just to separate it from all the other comics, and so if it is black mold, it doesn't permeate through the air and propagate in other books before I can get the scrubby going on it and give it a blast with the UVC light. Just seeing the print error with this black blob reminded me of that, and I wanted to mention in case people were going, oh, he talks a big talk and doesn't do anything. But I actually threw it back in the bag immediately after I shot the video, and then I will deal with it accordingly. I should actually put it in the freezer. Yeah, nice and clean, classic artwork style. Rick Estrada, nice and clean. But yeah, OSS, you know, wartime stuff. It's all fighting Nazis and all of that stuff. Bring it on home. Bike ad. But yeah, this one's got a few beauty marks. It's mostly really just folds and dings. I mean, there's a fairly substantial scuff down here in the lower corner. Everywhere else, it's just kind of, a few ticks. See if I can get the light to hit it. Yeah, not too terrible at all. For a book from the 70s, not bad at all. Next I've got from Marvel, Power Man and Iron Fist, 123. Just an awesome cover of Luke Cage. Now it's time to get ugly. A little bit of scuffing on the cover. Clean though. I do not see any ticks or folds. There's a bit of a dent up here. But yeah, nice and clean. Newsstand. 1986. Power Man and Iron Fist number 1, or volume 1, number 123. Just looking at the ads on this page. Really nice clean art. Huh. Oh, cool. Falcon's in this one. Beautiful. Very, very cool. Yeah. Flea market. Back to online auction. I knew nothing about this book or the publisher at the time, and then on closer inspection, once I got the book, I saw it was a Fawcett, a Fawcett book. So this is Red Circle Sorcery number 6. And I just really like the illustration on the cover. Just very cool. This one has definitely got some beauty marks. There's a big color break fold. Fairly major ding right there. A couple of spine tick color breaks. They look like stress from the stitching though. Some scuffing on the spine. Red Circle Sorcery number 6, 1974. By Red Circle Productions, New York, New York. Just reading the text along the side here. Art by Gray Morrow. Cool. I've seen this style before. Style of artwork. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the early Conan books. And, oh, what was it called? Warrior? The book is a DC book where he's a war vet, almost like a time travel type thing, but he ends up being an actual time travel thing where he gets shunted from the war back in time, in medieval times, and becomes a warrior of sorts. This has kind of got the same artistic style. I think it's called Warrior. Yeah, very cool. Nice coverage. Never heard of this before. Ha 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 ha. Start your collection of stars now. Jerry of Hollywood has put together the largest collection ever of stars, photos, and posters at low prices. 5 sets of 16 photos, 50 cents each. Too funny. I Dream of Jeannie, Robert Wagner, Tom Jones, Brando, Paul Newman, Nimoy, Shatner, Elvis, of course Elvis, a few of Elvis. Not particularly diverse. Well, we got Nat King Cole. There's the Mod Squad. Yeah, cool. Classic looking artwork. Very cool. Very happy with this one. But like I said, it was the cover. It's the illustration on the cover. So job well done. That's what sold me on it. Okay, how are we doing for time? Oh, we're okay. Okay, and then last up I've got The Adventures of Superman 481. Train full of skeletons. Ride the Metropolis subway at your own risk. Adventures of Superman 481, August 1991. Jimmy Olsen. Clean. Yeah. I mean, like I keep saying, they've banged them out so you can see where the edge of the illustration and the spine, it's narrower at this end than it is at this end. Right, so I guess when it was going through the collating machine, it went through that way. There we go. Very nice. Very cool. Very happy to find this one. Again, it was another one where the cover caught my eye. Flea market. Nice. Okay. Well, that's all I have for you this time around. Thanks for tuning in. As always, feel free to do all of that YouTube jazz. Subscribe, like, comment. I apologize, I'm terrible at responding to comments. I check in on my phone and it doesn't give me all the information, so I'm going to have to figure out another way of making sure that I do respond to people. You know, it's the right thing to do. But anyhow, again, thanks for tuning in, and until next time, enjoy the dig, man. Cheers.